Coming up on News Valdosta, Valdosta State University is gearing up for 4,000 protesters expected tomorrow.
And the father of the student accused of bringing a gun into VSU's campus pleads for his son to turn himself in.
We'll have this and more coming up. News Valdosta starts now.
Hello, I'm Casey Gordon.
And I'm Derek Hill. Valdosta State University is expecting a heavy police presence for an expected 4,000 people on its campus tomorrow for the Flag Over VSU protest. Flags Over VSU is a response to the demonstration that took place last Friday when protesters were seen walking on the American flag. That's when the former Air Force trainer and Playboy model Michelle Manhart grabbed the flag and then was detained by police. Protesters at tomorrow's event will not be allowed on university grounds and will be restricted to the sidewalks on Patterson Street, Georgia Avenue, and Brookwood Avenue. The protest is set to begin at 1:30 p.m. and is required to disband by 3 o'clock. Campus officials say they'll have a heavy presence of campus, city, and state law officers throughout the day. Traffic is expected to be heavy all around campus Friday.
A warrant has been issued for the arrest of Eric Shepard on charges of carrying a gun on VSU campus. Yesterday, Eric Shepard's father, Eric Shepard Sr., pleaded for his son to turn himself in to the authorities or himself. Eric Shepard Jr. was captured on video last week walking on the American flag leading to tomorrow's counter-protest. He is considered by police to be armed and dangerous, and there haven't been any leads on his whereabouts as of now. According to authorities, VSU will go into immediate lockdown if Shepard is sighted in the area.
Speaking of flags, you can expect to see some Confederate flags this weekend. The United Daughters of Confederacy, Valdosta chapter, will observe Confederate Memorial Day this Saturday. The program will start at 10 o'clock in the morning at the Sunset Hill Cemetery just next door to VSU campus. This year's speaker will be local insurance agent Jerry DeLoach with guest vocalist Central Singers. During the observance, the UDC will award 2 Cross Military Service Awards to men who have served in the military and have Confederate ancestors. The UDC will also present a certificate of appreciation to a Navy veteran. If it rains, the observance will move to the Women's Building at 1409 North Patterson Street.
At approximately 11:19 p.m. Tuesday night, police responded to 319 2nd Street Northwest in Moultrie, where officers found a 51-year-old who had died from an apparent gunshot wound. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation, along with the Moultrie Police Department, are actively investigating the shooting death and not releasing the name until the next of kin are notified.
The South Georgia Regional Library has an after-school program for teens that's both educational and fun. News Valdosta reporter Quenisha Claiborne has the story.
The Teen Book Club at South Georgia Regional Library is not your average book club. It's fun, enlightening, and they pick books that they like.
My best friend tried to apologize by sending her.
The students read several books, such as the Harry Potter series, the Lemony Snicket series, and even Les Miserables.
Usually the books you read are much too long to read together. It would just take too many sessions, and we only have an hour and a half or 2 hours a week. So we'd read them apart, and then we get back together and we have book discussions.
But this book club is more than just reading. Sometimes they have movie nights and lock-ins at the library. I had an opportunity to speak with someone about their longevity in the book club and what made them attend.
I started coming to the book club about 4 years ago, actually, right when they first started having a book club here. I was homeschooled and I was just kind of looking for a way to meet some other kids who like to read as much as I do. And I've been coming ever since.
For this type of book club, I think it's really important because it gives a nice, fun place for them to come after school, to come and chat with their friends about the newest books that they're reading.
The Teen Book Club meets off Woodrow Wilson Drive every Tuesday from 4 o'clock to 5:30.
And for News Valdosta, I'm Quenisha Claiborne.
When we come back, we'll let you know about the National Infant Immunization Week.
And how South Georgia Medical is gearing up for its Big Bike Smart event, so stay tuned.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Have you had your child vaccinated? If not, this is the perfect week to do so. This week is National Infant Immunization Week. The Georgia Department of Public Health is urging Georgians to speak with their doctor to make sure their babies are up to date on vaccinations. Vaccines not only protect vaccinated children, but also help reduce the spread of infectious diseases to others throughout the community.
The Valdosta State Fire Department recruit class will have its graduation tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. The ceremony will be held at the community center located on North 4th Street. Citizens are encouraged to attend the ceremony to welcome the VFD's 11 newest firefighters.
South Georgia Medical Center, Kohl's Department Store, the Lowndes County Sheriff's Department, and Safe Kids Lowndes County are hosting a Bike Smart event this weekend. The event is a bicycle safety and bicycle rodeo program on Saturday from 9 to 11 a.m. in SGMC's Surgery Center parking lot. Bike Smart is for children ages 5 to 12. Don't forget to bring your bicycle to the event.
It is that time of year again for the Turner Center for the Arts. It's hosting their Spring Into Art exhibit. News reporter Melanie Jackson shows us what we can expect to see there.
Spring Into Art is an annual event that happens over a series of weeks right here in Valdosta. Last week at the opening gala, the winners were announced and prizes were distributed. But don't worry, your chance to witness this amazing artwork isn't up yet.
Art in general is absolutely critical to the quality of our lives. The Turner Center for the Arts doesn't necessarily provide the basics. We certainly do nurture the spirit. Spring Into Art is one of the most fun events in Valdosta, and the Valdosta social scene, I would say. It's so special because it's the most democratic art show I have ever witnessed. And they will be blown away by the artistic offerings in the galleries.
Anyone who wanted to enter their artwork could. The artwork was not juried before it came in, they were just simply hung up for the public to see. Therefore, the artwork of amateurs is hung right next to the artwork of professionals. The artists state how wonderful the opportunity is for their artwork to hang in a gallery for the exposure and for the public to see. Some of the artists have been creating masterpieces for as long as they can remember.
Since I was 4 years old and got my mother's lipstick and drew a circus scene on their bedroom walls.
The artwork will be on display through June 10th right here at the Annette Howell Turner Center for the Arts, so don't miss out on this amazing opportunity. For News Valdosta, I'm Melanie Rose Jackson.
The city of Valdosta is joining other cities across Georgia to celebrate Georgia Cities Week. The event recognizes the many services city governments provide for the quality of life of citizens. This year's theme is Destination Downtown and features how Valdosta's Main Street is a gathering spot for people throughout our region and an economic development hotspot. Mayor John Gale said the city is proud of its employees and the services they collectively provide that make Valdosta attractive to residents and visitors. Gale encourages citizens to visit Valdosta Main Street and the businesses downtown this week as well as throughout the year. Tomorrow, Downtown Valdosta is hosting Bring Your Friend to Lunch Downtown Day. The BARC Humane Society, a Valdosta Equipment animal rescue organization,
will host a casino night on Saturday at 6:30 p.m. in the Valdosta Knights Hall on St. Augustine Road. The event will raise money for the completion of the new Quitman Animal Shelter, allowing organizations to better serve the community with its mission to provide unwanted, abandoned, lost, and homeless dogs and cats with the basic necessities. The evening will feature professional blackjack, poker, and roulette. The cost for tickets is $35 per person or $60 for 2 people.
Even though Earth Day was yesterday, you still have a chance to celebrate this environmental holiday. News Valdosta reporter Shamara Conyers has more on the story.
Students Against Violating the Environment is hosting an Earth Day festival this weekend. The festival is a free event in Drexel Park this Saturday from 1 in the afternoon to 4 in the evening. Come out to enjoy a day full of food, live music, and fun-friendly activities. The Valdosta community is encouraged to attend to not only learn about how to keep Valdosta beautiful, but to keep your earth beautiful as well. Again, this Earth Day Festival is Saturday in Drexel Park from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. From News Valdosta, I'm Shamara Conyers.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll take a look at our weather with Chris Carter.
So stay with us.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Stiller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing you. Believe me, I'm good at it. But at some point, you're going to need to start pushing yourself.
See, once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell them. You can't change your past, but you can definitely change your future.
That makes me so happy, I'm ready to bust out a dance.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? My gentle technique isn't really working. You need something a little more
persuasive.
Yes.
You listen, and you listen good.
Hey, where's my sandwich? Terry? Terry!
Take it from me, the King DMC. It's a real cool thing to get your GED.
Get that diploma!
Now hold on and we'll find you free GED classes. Capiche?
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather with Chris Carter. Chris, what's in the forecast?
Well, Derek, today has been partly cloudy with a high of 87 degrees. There is the possibility of stray showers or thunderstorms this afternoon, so be ready with that umbrella just in case. Humidity was at 43% today. Winds have been light and blowing northwest at about 4 miles per hour. No need for jackets as the low is expected to be a reasonable 62 degrees tonight. We'll have a 20% chance of rain with light winds. Humidity will be around 73% and we're expecting a beautiful sunset around 8:07. If you're attending Flags Over VSU tomorrow, make sure to dress appropriately as it will be mostly sunny with a high of 84 degrees. No need to worry about an umbrella during the day as there is 0% chance of rain. Winds are expected to pick up between 8 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity will again be right around average with 47%. The UV index today is at a 10 out of 10, so make sure to take the proper precautions to protect your skin. Sunscreen with an SPF of at least 35 is recommended. Also avoid long exposure to the sun if possible. Tired of your white car looking green due to the pollen? Well, your frustrations will continue as the pollen count for the day is at a 10.2 or 9.2 out of 10. If you suffer from severe allergies, make sure you prepare yourself before leaving the house. That's all I have for weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
We're going to take another short break, but when we come back, Marissa Daniels has our local sports, so don't go away.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Mondays, walk us next Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day.
Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday.
Whole grains Wednesday, try your veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday.
Eat well and move a lot.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday.
All the healthy children, all the healthy children.
Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back.
Now let's check in with Marissa Daniels for our local sports. Marissa?
The Valwood High School boys soccer team has finished the regular season on a high note. The team won their last regular season game against Tipped Area 3-0. They finished the regular season with a 7-5 record. The team is looking to continue playing well in the playoffs next week. The Valdosta Wildcats baseball team will still be busy after the last game of the regular season. News Valdosta reporter Casey Gordon has more.
After a rigorous season full of ups and downs, the Valdosta Wildcat baseball team arrived at their last regular season game against the Lowndes County Vikings on Tuesday. With an intense back-and-forth game, the Wildcats fell to the Vikings 5-4, but they still have high hopes for the playoffs.
We probably had a little higher expectations than what we have finished up with, but at the same time, we're still in the hunt and we're in the playoffs, so we're pleased with that.
The beginning of the year, I mean, we're just trying to get the playoffs as a team. Like, that was our main goal. Me personally, I was just trying to hit whenever we needed to hit, be the leader of the team.
Like every team, the Wildcats had their ups and their downs. Unfortunately, this last slump lasted longer than they anticipated.
During the middle of the season, we had some complications. We couldn't figure out what was going on. Nobody was hitting. Our pitching staff was down. Then about last week, we figured it out. It was just something a chemistry-wise game, and that we could not figure it out until last week.
Now, our guys played hard. We had great practices, and we have a great group of young men. But for whatever reason, that's baseball, and we lost a couple of close games that kind of put us behind the 8 ball.
Now that the regular season is over, the Wildcats will be preparing for the playoffs, which are set to start May 1st. For News Valdosta, I'm Casey Gordon.
One big win down, one even bigger win to go for Lowndes High. The Vikings used a quick start and some dazzling defensive plays Tuesday at Noel George Field to down rival Valdosta High 5-4. But Lowndes still has to beat Colquitt County in Moultrie on Friday to advance to the Class 6A playoffs. Lowndes, though, not only would qualify for the playoffs with the win against Colquitt, but the Vikings would grab the 3rd seed from Valdosta thanks to the head-to-head tiebreaker that came with Tuesday's win. Yesterday, the Lowndes Vikings baseball team beat Thomas County Central on senior night. With the win, Lowndes reaches the 500 mark for the first time since March 10th when the team was 4-4. C.J. Johnson pitched a perfect first inning and Ira Weeks followed suit. Sloppy defense aided Lowndes' 5-run first, but Weeks, Johnson, and Brooks all recorded hits in the opening frame as the Vikings sent all 9 batters to the plate. The Pine Grove Elementary School archery team qualified to compete in the National Archery Competition to be held in Louisville, Kentucky, May 7th through May 9th. The team qualified after participating in the State of Georgia Archery Competition in March. So let's cheer them on as they head to Kentucky and bring home first place. Well, that's all I have for sports today. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Marissa. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll tell you about the city's upcoming photo contest and the Shredathon this Saturday.
So don't go away.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family.
Ooh.
So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
We're back with News Valdosta.
Heritage Bank of the South, located on Inner Perimeter Road, is hosting a shred-a-thon this Saturday. The shred-a-thon will allow citizens to shred personal documents to help combat identity theft. A truck will be on site so citizens can actually watch their documents being shredded. Canned goods will also be collected for Second Harvest of South Georgia.
The deadline for Valdosta's People Choice Photo Contest is coming up on May 29th. An opening reception will be held on June 15th, and the public is welcome to attend and vote on entries. Both amateur and professional photographers are welcome to participate, and prizes will be awarded in all categories.
That's it for our program today. Thank you for watching News Valdosta. I'm Casey Gordon.
And I'm Derek Hill, and I'll see you again this week. We'll see you again this week.